understudies need to go on.
The understudies from the villain?
No, no. We are the understudies. The entirety of the initial cast cannot make it tonight,
Oh,
but the
that's
show
good.
must go on.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now we're all live. Greeting all the non-existent viewers. I am Razor.
Good evening, everyone. You may refer to me as Scribe.
I'm Shiro.
I'm Warrior.
As always, I am the great, magnificent Jude.
Great. I wouldn't quite say great. And since we do not have a Teddy tonight, we are doing Roll for Shoes.
Hey, Mux. Yep, we're going to be doing just roll for shoes tonight.
Yeah, we were going to do a. Had we had everyone here, we would have continued our campaign. But unfortunately, we're missing one of our members of the Grand Gaming Guild, and the group did not feel it was fair to hit that he would miss out on a major plot combat. Okay, so we're going to roll for shoes. Roll for shoes is a quick and dirty tabletop system that has been pretty fun. It's basically you roll a bunch of dice and see if you succeed. So, now, who will be the next person to decide on? Okay, let's go. Just all random like. Okay, it is Shiro. Now, what is your category? We all currently have understudies need to go on. Understudies and the show must go on.
Oh, that's mean.
What is your choice?
Mecha drama.
Okay, mecha drama. Okay. Okay.
Is it like Gundam Wing Meets Days of Our Lives?
We'll see.
Or
Witch
just,
of Mercury tournament scene.
Gundam Wing.
This is Gundam Wing. It's all kind of more.
Or just Gundam Wing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is how it is.
Yeah, it's mostly just Gundam Wing.
So, Scribe. What do you want to be your category?
Okay. My category is going to be you know what? I kind of want to continue with the sci-fi thing, but like sci-fi, political intrigue.
Okay. Sci-fi political intrigue. Okay, so that's 4. We get one more category. Who gets to go next? Shiro gets a second pick.
I'd be one on the spot again. And how do I follow up and make it even worse after Coleman puts us in political intrigue?
Magic Girls.
Oh,
Pony Kingdom.
no.
Oh, that one's good.
Oh, better yet, Equestrian at War.
That's a good one. That's funny.
Legally distinct
World War II
legally
ponies.
distinct Equestria? Legally distinct Equestria World War II.
Oh, is that your?
Okay.
Is that what you
Legally
want?
Distinct Equestria is infinitely funnier. That's good.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Legally
Here are the
Distinct Equestria.
options. I can't spell. Okay. What is our category for tonight? Okay. Sci-fi political intrigue.
Hey, Shiro could still do a mecha pilot thing.
You could still do a mecha
I
pilot.
can't. I'm
To
used by this.
the roll for shoes room. Okay, let's see. I gotta switch to the channel. Okay. Where is it? Why can't I find it? I'm blind. Should be in role-playing channels? Oh, tabletop stuff.
Tabletop stuff.
Tabletop stuff. Roll for shoes. Okay. Boop.
The general premise of Roll for Shoes is it's a D6 system. Basically, to start off, you have Do Anything, where you roll 1d6 to see if you can do a thing. If you roll a 6, you get that skill. And then, that gets upgraded to a actual skill that you can roll 2d6 for, etc., etc. We have it for every time that you roll a roll, you basically get an XP that you can use to spend to increase things. Increase your roll to see if you can get that skill.
Okay. So, now, let's make sure that's all good. Boom. And get that. Okay. Now, let's start from the top. Okay. Now, let's see. Jude, pick the general premise of the sci-fi intrigue. What kind of setting is it? Is it in like is this take place in a space feudal system like in Dune? Is this like a republic like in Star Wars? Is it is it in an empire? What category would you like it to be, Jude?
Something like Star Trek or the Orville.
Ah, so it takes place in the future. Okay. I know in an idealistic kind of society. I got you. Okay. I know the category we're going to do. Okay, this is the premise. All of you are part of the United Federation of Systems ship known as the Peacemaker. Unfortunately, due to some outrageous turn of events, all of the senior staff, the main characters of the series, are unable to run the ship. because of some accident you got sucked through a wormhole, thrown through space and time, that caused all of them to be rendered unconscious. You've guys have been thrown into the past. Don't know when. It's just the stars only match. You're somewhere in space, drifting. And according to the star charts, according to the computer, you're somewhere in the past. And have no idea how to get home. It falls to you guys, the newest members of the crew, to get the ship back to your own time safely without ruining the timeline. So let's start with the top, since I go from what I can see. Warrior, who is your character and what is his position on the crew? I will allow you guys to start with a second tier in any skill if you choose, to make this more interesting. If you do need more time, we can move on to the next person.
I just have to move something out of my way. Because small desk for lots of things.
Mm-hmm.
Ensign O'Malley, fresh engineer.
And what will your tier 2 skill that you get to start off be?
His tier 2 skill the name. What do I like? I know I want him to have that. We're gonna call it tech bullshit.
Okay.
Because he just kind of excels at getting things to work. He doesn't really know how, it just works.
Okay. Now on to you, Shiro. Who is your character and what is his role? And what is your tier 2 skill gonna be?
Ensign Forrester. Tier 2 skill, xenobiology.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the nerd.
Ah, so you're one of the first crew into the science department.
Yup. He wants to specialize in biology. So, not
Okay.
fauna, but what's it called? Not
Flora.
flora. Not flora, xenofauna, not flora.
Okay.
So creatures, not plants.
Okay.
What planet is he from? So what qualifies as Xeno for you?
Generic Earth world.
Okay.
Earth like habitable.
Okay. So now on to you, Scribe. What is your character? Who's your character? What department is he part of? And what is your starting tier 2 skill?
Salazar Manifor Shamps. Communications expert. Or communications.
Ah, good.
And I'm going to guess, his do anything will be bullshit too.
Bullshit too. Okay.
Oh, so he's the charisma guy. He's the front person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
last-
he's calm.
Yep.
You're
last-
a bullshit artist.
Yeah, you're the one that's bullshit artist. Now, lastly, your
Far
turn.
we've got 2 random bullshit go characters.
Yeah.
I approve of this.
Now, Jude, who is your character? What department are they part of? And what is the tier 2 skill going to be?
Lonnie Ortega, officer in training.
Ah.
And the skill is chain of command. It's the chain I go and get to beat you with.
They get
Till we
them to
figure
be
out who's in
motivated.
command.
Okay. Beatings will continue until morale improves. Okay. Once everyone slaps down their character in the text, we can get started.
And just so that way it's easier for us slash Chiao me to leap to, penning it. Oh wait, right.
Chain of command. I like that one.
Obviously, if they're from a race that respects corporal punishment.
So, are you like the equivalent of the Klingons in this setting, dude?
Nope, just a human who probably should have been put in a different position.
Okay. Now, if you can post your character, Jude, that would be
Oh
good.
no. Is your character a product of nepotism?
Are you?
I mean, my character's name makes it seem like they're the product of nepotism.
So, waiting on you, Jude.
No, your character's name is a product of tequila.
Tequila.
Well, I guess just in the wrong field of study, in other people's opinions.
Dum, 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 dum. Okay.
Oh, Judy even has art for their character, I guess.
Indeed, oddly enough. So,
Alright.
okay,
One
now
up.
that all of it's in place, let's make sure we pin everyone. Pin. And pin.
Tech bell shit?
Okay, so you guys have just exited out of the time vortex space thing. And as ejected out, you all look around. You notice that all the senior crew have all passed out and unresponsive. What do you all do?
I'm going to roll.
No,
To
we'll
not
go
vomit?
through the order.
Oh, sorry.
Start from the top. Warrior, what does your character do noticing what is going on?
O'Malley will head to one of the nearest computer terminals to get to try and bring up a full list of damages for the ship. Anything going on there? Any other information they can get on this? He wants to know what they have to work with.
Okay. That's just, I guess you just hit a bunch of buttons and hope the answer comes out. Do you wish to use tech bullshit to figure this out?
It's definitely going to be tech bullshit because he definitely doesn't have the training for this job. He doesn't know how anything works.
Okay. Difficulty 2. It is a 5. I rolled kind of low. Uh-oh.
Oh wait, no, it was referring to the wrong one. Sorry.
Delete the message. Blast it away.
Avera's exclamation point R, right?
Correct.
Dang it! Did I type L?
You did L.
Yep. LRD26.
It's okay. It's been a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oddly enough, by hitting a bunch of random buttons, so awfully the same button every single time, because everyone knows that is a magic button.
Windows key.
And you do pull up a general
Control,
status
Alt,
of the
D.
ship. Currently, propulsion is offline. Your hyperdrive is offline. Life support is at minimal settings to keep you all alive. And long-range communication is offline. However, oddly enough, the weapon systems and shields are still online. You just can't go anywhere. Now, on to your turn, Shiro. What does the amateur xenobiologist do, noticing that all the rest of the science crew is passed out and unresponsive?
Attempt to see if it's affecting just everyone or if it's just them. You know, see if it's isolated to just a few people.
Okay, how do you wish to go about that?
Taking a census, seeing who's up and still moving in the other decks.
So roll me a do anything then. Difficulty 1. Unfortunately, you attempt to make use of the internal communication systems to figure who's up, and there's just a bunch of chaos as all the younger crew members, as the fresher crew members are all panicking right now. And you seem to be unable to get a coherent answer who is still up. Now on to you. Scribe, what do you do? We looking around. No one else on the bridge. All the other senior officers on the bridge are passed out, and nothing you have done seems to get them to respond.
Okay, I guess move to the communications array and attempt internal communications to try to get all the, lesser, all the other, new crew to calm down and stop panicking. I will attempt bullshit.
Okay.
Telling them that everything is under control.
Okay, roll that bullshit. Okay, let's see. Can you get them all to not panic? Oh, it is a roll-off.
Oh, roll off.
Oof.
Nope.
Unfortunately, they don't know. They know you're not in charge. Everyone keeps on panicking. Back to you, Kalis.
Jude.
Jude. My bad, Jude. Everything has gone to hell. You're the only thing closest to remotely a command staff to not be passed out. What do you do? Everyone else is panicking.
She's gonna take a quick look over, the other CEOs to make sure she's the only one left in charge. Maybe even going as far as
Yep, continue.
maybe even going as far as to, boot the captain in the side to try and wake him up.
Okay. So you're gonna argue? Are you gonna do anything?
Yeah.
Violently check for life signs. Go. Well, you don't know at all. The captain might be alive. They might be dead. Who knows?
If they
All I
weren't
know is
dead,
he didn't
that
wake-
kick to the side might have done it.
But he doesn't wake up.
The xenobiologist should know.
Yep. And you go back to the beginning. Warrior, what do you do? You have information. So you learn that only thing that's really still up is shields, weapons, and minimal life support. Everything else seems to be down. What do you do?
Ah, shite. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to head to engineering. I gotta start getting this stuff back up. So he will head to engineering since they were somehow all in the same room.
Maybe you're in the mess hall. Who knows?
Yeah, there we go. We were in the mess hall. We were in 9 forward. There we go. Does this thing have turbo lifts, and do they work? If not, he's going to have to navigate the.
They unfortunately are down, but they can. If you're lucky, you can probably restore them when you get to engineering. So you're gonna have to navigate the passageways and access hazards.
Gonna have to navigate the Charlie tubes. Okay.
Yep. So roll me to navigate.
Navigating the Charlie tubes.
Oh, it's gonna be
Hey!
difficult.
Oh no.
I thought that was Kalis's role.
No.
Never mind.
No.
Engineer got lost. Engineer get lost?
Engineer got lost. Let's see. Maybe he can tie with me.
Hey!
Oh! So you would you like to navigate the Charlie tubes skill?
Yes, I'd like to get a navigate the Charlie tube skill.
And it's a roll off since you tied with me. So, you get confused for a little bit, but you do eventually make it to engineering. Congratulations. Shiro.
Yay, I can do Charlie tubes.
Yep. Now you won't get lost. Now it's going to be up to you to navigate through the ship now. Now, Shiro, you were unable to get the rest of the crew in the mess hall to calm down and get a head count on who was still up. However, the one person in engineering who still seems to be conscious is heading towards engineering. One of the ship officers in training just spent a couple minutes kicking the chasm to see if they get back up. And the comms officer, one of the comms trainees, who is on the bridge, failed to get everyone to calm down and focus. What do you do?
Well, if nobody wants to focus, then Force will start to head off to engineering to see if he can be any helpful with that ship in hands. Because there's only so many people going to be useful.
Alright. Then roll me to navigate the ship. Because all the elevators are off.
Everything is off.
Unfortunately, you get lost on the way to engineering. We'll catch back up to you.
Useful.
Now, Scribe. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for you. People didn't respect your authority trying to get things calmed down. What do you do?
Alright, everyone, if you don't want to calm down, I'm going to have to start playing some smooth jazz. This is a threat.
That is villainy.
Wow, that is. Let's see. Let's roll it.
That is a threat.
That's actually evil. Thankfully,
Is that
someone who likes
bullshit,
smooth
or
jazz.
is that, do anything?
Do you want to? Are you arguing for bullshit?
You know what?
I don't
I'm
know.
going to say it's do anything.
Okay.
Because
I mean, if you're actually going to play smooth jazz after that, it's not bullshit.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh.
Nope.
You get the comms get interrupted by one of the leaguer interns had told you, according to policy 318 due to the ramifications of the new Texas Sonic Rebellion, jazz can no longer be used as a threatening, because jazz has been outlawed due to the dangers it poses.
Alright. I'll have to come up with another plan.
Indeed. Now on to you, Jude. That you don't know what's going on with the captain. They could be alive or dead, but you do know you just kicked the shit out of them and nothing happened. What do you do now? Everyone is still panicking.
She's gonna pinch the bridge of her nose, sigh, mutter a couple of curse words under her breath, and then is he on the floor or is he sitting in the captain's chair?
He's still in the captain's chair.
Still. Then she is going to unceremoniously push his ass out of the captain's chair
Okay.
and sit down in it,
Okay.
and I guess try and bring order to this madhouse.
Okay. Roll to bring order. So you use the chain of command to threaten the people to beat with the chain you just found on the floor.
Yes, more or less.
Interestingly enough, with threats of violence, it starts to calm down the rest of the crew. At the very least, they're no longer yelling at each other. I hope everyone's keeping track of the XP they have earned.
Mm-hmm.
Only how XP works in Rover Shoes? I don't remember.
No, every time you roll, you get an XP.
Ah.
And
You do not get extra XP for, roll-offs.
You do not. So, once per turn, you get an XP no matter what. That's just our rule. That we house ruled. And once you get enough XP you can spend XP to either boost your roll, and if you can boost all dice you rolled to a 6, you can evolve it to the next tier of skill. Okay, back to the top. As you're climbing, as you finally get to engineering, you heard over the speakers that what's the name? That Ensign Ortega has managed to get the crew to mostly calm down and not keep screaming over the intercoms. What do you do?
Well, first things first. O'Malley's going to get into engineering. He's going to start trying to restore power to the lifts, so we can actually get people to where we need to be, without everyone becoming lost in the Charlie tubes. Because not everyone is an expert like O'Malley is.
Indeed. So, however, do you know how to do that? No. But let's see if you can just try something to get it to work.
Yay! Well, I guess I have to see if actually, well, he wants to do that. He has to take stock of the engine room first to see if there's any physical damage that might be there. So I guess that would be a roll. Anything?
Yep. Roll anything. Well, you could do tech bullshit to get the things online.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's see. Can you get the turbo lifts online? Through a series of almost a days, you start flipping buttons, transferring power, and hitting switches. And when you come out of the daze, suddenly you've managed to get the turbo lifts back online. Congratulations. On to you, Shiro. By the time
let's just keep working.
By the time when you find yourself completely lost, luckily you turn a corner and ding! The turbo lifts are back online, so you could easily go back to engineering if you want.
Oh.
Do you do so?
Yes.
Okay, you have joined engineering. There's only one person who's honestly trying to do something. She's the only staff member in here. He is standing over a panel, and he said, on the panel says, turbo lift power reestablished. However, a look of confusion on his face, almost saying that he didn't know how he did that, is going on. What do you do?
Force will attempt to calm down some of the other engineering crew, mostly the ones that are not of the same race. The tricks of everyone else is interesting who isn't the same as me.
So you like to use the knowledge
So
of
there's, like,
biology to calm them down?
Yes.
Okay, roll it.
The other engineering crew available. Oh boy.
Unfortunately, they're still... You make some kind of faux pas, and you kind of insult one of them.
My mother was a demon!
It was the wrong one. I misidentify what race it is off the top.
In trying to communicate with an insectile race, you dipped when you should have bobbed, and you insulted their mother.
And as you turn, unfortunately, you manage to piss off a engineer who's also a member of an all-female catgirl race that are very violent and warrior-like.
Yeah, that checks out.
So now, for you, Scribe,
Yep. What do I...
What do you do? Your actions so far have not helped. However, the other person on the who's not panicking on the bridge just pushed the captain out of the chair and started threatening everyone to beat them with a chain of command that they just found on the floor. What do you do? And it oddly enough kind of worked.
Yeah. We're going to need expertise. So, I'm going to roll anything to see if I can develop psychic powers in order to take other people's expertise.
Okay, let's see.
Or borrow other people's expertise. Wow. I'm going to guess I'm going to be unlucky with this. Oh no, I got a 6! I developed psychic.
You gain basic psionics. Roll off. Oops. I rolled a d20. Oh.
Happy dice hard.
3! I beat the roll! I have developed psychic powers.
You have.
Or have discovered that I'm psychic.
Maybe you're part of a psychic race, and you're just a late bloomer.
Maybe.
Now, Jude, suddenly, out of nowhere, the communication technician has suddenly bloomed into a psionic potential, which in a brief flash of light, he goes, I have psionic powers! How do you respond? However, you have restored order, kind of, to the ship.
God damn it, no evolving on my command. Do you know the paperwork I have to fill out for that?
No evolving. You guys stay the same, you asshole.
Oh, great! Now we can broadcast into our heads as well as if we're gonna come shite.
So, what do you want to do, Jude?
Um, I'm gonna contact engineering and see how much of this, how long it's gonna take to get the systems back up. What they're gonna need down there to do it, and contemplate if if screaming orders at the ensign will de-evolve him.
Okay, how would you like to attempt it?
What the fuck?
Okay, so in that case, it sounds like you need to roll a chain. Do you want to roll a chain of command against them to get them to de-evolve? Okay, Scribe, roll your psionic constitute chain of command, I guess.
Okay.
No. Grapes?
I am going to spend 3 in order to get psionics to. I'm going to spend 3 to boost up my psionics.
And win.
To, and win.
Okay.
And also get the next tier up of psionics.
So you decided to yell and hit him with the chain a couple of times.
Hold on, you could spend 2 to do the same thing.
Do you?
Making it a roll off.
Yes.
I'm not much of that. I'm not that big of an asshole to do that. But it's funny. I almost commanded him.
Do you want to spend at least 2 points to not win, but unlock the next level?
To upgrade your chain of command for remove psionics. Or de-evolve.
Chain of command, directed yelling.
Yes. Percussive command.
Percussive command. There we go.
Yes, I'll spend the 2 points.
So oddly enough, when you start yelling and beating him with the chain, it not only does it not make him less psionic, it causes him to evolve further due to the trauma. His head slightly expands slightly as you've caused a reaction in him to evolve further. Okay. Back to you, Kalis. You hear with intercom.
Just advanced psionic or improved psionics?
Improved psionics.
Question mark psionics? I don't know.
So, Kalis. Warrior, back to you. All you hear of intercom is one of the ensigns yelling and beating another one with the chain, yelling about them evolving and to stop. However, you have been joined with by one of the ensigns for the science department. What do you do? However, the current one who's claiming to be in charge now, the one threatening to beat everyone and beating people, both, has demanded you give an answer on how quickly they can get everything fixed. What do you do?
I am going to shut off their access to the comms.
Okay, how do you wish to go? How do you want to go about this? You want to hit random keys, random things with tech bullshit, or do you want to?
Let's more tech bullshit. Let's see if I can evolve this to tech wizardry. We're just going the way of most idealized sci-fi shows, where all their tech stuff is just space wizardry.
Yeah, there you go. Oofed.
Oh no! Yeah, that hurt.
Oddly enough, you not only do not prevent them
I turned the volume up.
You've turned Jude's volume up when they talk to you. Now back to you.
Just to me.
Yeah, just for you. Shiro, your turn. What do you do with this shenanigans going on?
Diffuse the absolute failure that the last one was.
This warrior cat girl looks like she wants to fight you. What do you do?
Diffuse. Attempt to avoid the combat.
Okay. Do you attempt
Quickly,
to do,
release pheromones.
Claim ignorance. Release pheromones. Claim ignorance.
do something? Go. Oh no.
You have XP that you could spend.
To win.
No.
Okay.
I accept this failure.
So not only have you not only have you not de-escalated the situation, you've made it worse. And you finally remember that you have now, in the attempt to placate, you released the wrong pheromones and initiated the mating ritual for her people. The mating rituals is very violent because they're warrior cat girls.
For some odd reason, I don't like this going.
Now, back onto you. So, hold on. Give me a moment. So after Jude's character starts beating you a couple times.
I want to make sure. Hold on. Before this, I want to make sure I got the scene right because O'Malley's in engineering, and it was the xenobiologist that followed him in, and we have an angry cat girl screaming at him, right?
Yep.
Yes, that is currently the engineering department.
And over the comms.
Okay, cool.
Percussive command should be 3d6. Dude.
Yes, dude, 3d6. And as though the can, you just start hearing the comms officer being beaten by Jude's character. So,
And I accidentally turned up the volume.
yep. So after Jude's character stops beating your character, you kind of blink for a moment, and you've noticed that they somehow clubbed you in a way that expanded your psionic powers somehow. What do you do?
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna reach over to the captain to see what, I'm going to try to use improved psionics to, I guess, see if I can sift through the unconscious minds to see what expertise we need.
Okay. You do manage to shift and
Hey,
find
I passed.
information. From what the captain would know, at this time, the best thing we need to do is get all the ship systems back in the tip-top shape, figure out where you're at, and what can be done from then.
Alright.
Unfortunately, you can't do that from the bridge. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'll head to engineering to see if I can read the head engineer's mind next.
Okay. On to you, dude. Not only so you attempted to beat the comms tech a couple times, which only made him evolve further. He then just blows you off, does some mind fuckery with the captain, nods for a moment, and then leaves for engineering. What do you do, Jude?
I'm going to grab, a comm link that will, access the comm system for the ship, and I'm going to head to engineering too to see if, I can at least organize this shit show into, less of a shit show.
Alright. So you're there at engineering. What do you do, Jude?
I'm going to. I'm gonna go to Ensign O'Malley directly.
No, because you're gonna precaution commander. Get this to work.
Well, I'm gonna find out, how bad the situation is and what can we get working first. Or at least what important systems can we get working first.
And how do you want to argue to roll for that? You want to beat him until he gives you an answer?
Well, no, but could say that the chain of command is more of a is both a physical chain and a metaphor for being
So you wanna chain
very drill structure-y.
So you want to use the command skill to threaten him into believing you're in charge, and he should just give you answers you want.
Less threatening and more drill instructor-y.
Okay, then roll a do anything. To attempt to be in charge. Oh. Oh no! Let's go, Jude.
Again.
Actually, shouldn't this be opposed against me?
Yeah. Never mind, Jude. You already rolled.
It should, but I don't think you can roll lower than 1.
Yes. So let's see. You roll. Never mind. Ignore my roll. So let's. Oh.
Okay,
I'm gonna call that skill being Irish.
Being Irish, just
Being
ignoring
Irish.
them. It's being Irish.
Simply refuse.
Okay, so unfortunately for you, he just yells at you and starts throwing some Gaelic words in there that he sounds angrier than you do, so it doesn't work. Now back to you, warrior. What do you do? After shouting down the person who's claiming to be in charge right now.
So since it is his engineering room right now, he's gonna use that new being Irish trait to at least get the cat girl off the aroused cat girl off of the xenobiologist.
Okay.
So I guess 2d6 being Irish to try and take one for the team.
Yep. Oh, you managed to shout her down and convince her to stop harassing the xenobiologist. Congratulations, you've de-escalated the situation.
Has he? I mean, she's no longer interested in the xenobiologist, but she's still horny.
Indeed.
And violent.
Indeed. Like cat girls normally are.
That's why I argued being Irish. Basically, for anyone that's seen Voyager, I pulled the Neelix.
Okay. Now, on to you. You have been saved, Shiro. What do you do?
Well, what can I be useful? Galus. Aim this at Galus's. I forgot names. O'Malley. O'Malley, I need help. I've got no use.
Oh, What aid do you think you can give, and what aid is needed? Let's see.
I could use help getting the propulsion drives back up. Check our larva drive, assuming that we were being powered by a giant worm.
Okay. Check to see if a larva drive.
I can do that. Hell, I'm a professional at that.
Okay.
That's xenobiology. Larva?
It is. Roll it. Oh, unfortunately for you,
Holy!
you figure out how. Unfortunately for you, it is not functioning because it has evolved. The timey-wimey portal you went through has evolved into a butterfly, and everyone knows that quantum butterflies can't power a ship engine.
Oh, it pupated.
It's pupated too early.
Not
While
only
we went
that,
back, it went forward.
not only that, it could go critical.
We need to get this moved.
Now, on to you. Scribe, what do you do?
Alright, I'm going to use improved psionics, and I'm going to grab onto the head engineer's head and see if I can sift through his mind to figure out how to, jettison the quantum butterfly or move it to where it won't destroy the ship and where the backup larvae are.
Okay. Let's see. Unfortunately.
Do I spend 1 to make it a tie and reroll, or spend 2 to win?
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say let's spend. Let's spend 2 to win.
Okay. You managed to comb through his memories and know how to eject the quantum butterfly out of the ship so it explodes out in space. Ban him! Quickly!
Okay. And, basically, I'm going to explain the process to, O'Malley.
Okay. Now,
As he's at the console.
Jude, everyone's questioning your command and it's not working at all. What do you do?
I'm gonna try again with O'Malley to find out what we need and point out that I am unfortunately the highest ranked individual on this ship.
Bold claim.
And I need to know what we need to get the ship back up and running, so I can get this organized.
Yeah. Roll what you agree with you rolling.
What Salazar just told, O'Malley that we needed to do?
Well, there's more. I'm assuming there's more to getting the ship back up and running.
Well, that's the first part.
Well, yeah, but there's more that needs to be done.
That's step 1. What about 2 through 10?
That's what she's trying to figure out.
Okay, roll it then,
Step
dude.
1 first, then 2 through 10.
I guess, do anything.
Yep, do anything. Roll your counter.
You got 5.
Did I counter with being Irish again?
Yeah, but do you want to spend a point to get to I'm in charge skill?
Yes.
Okay. Spend a point to give you I'm in charge
I'm
skill.
in charge.
And that would be 1d6, right?
That'd be 2d6. Oh, damn.
So I'm going to send 1 point to evolve being Irish.
2.
Belligerence.
Drunken belligerence.
No, because he's not drunk right now. But still.
Belligerence. Okay. He kind of just ignores and shouts you down again, Jude. It is not working for your young officer. Back to the top. Again. O'Malley. She attempted again to gain command of the situation. What do you do?
We're going to deject the butterfly core.
Okay. How do you want to go about it?
The same thing we do in every other thing like this. Tech bullshit.
Okay, let's see. You managed to safely inject the quantum butterfly into space. And it means it won't go critical yet. On to you, Shiro.
Forrester will attempt to go and coax a new larva into the hold for it.
Okay.
I believe. For some reason I don't believe anymore. I'll spend 2 XP to pass.
Okay. You
Fine.
managed to get it into the receptacle. So now the warp drive, the ship reactor is back online fully, meaning you can that now he can, if he wants to, with another more effort, can get the warp capabilities back online. Back to you, Scribe.
Okay. I'm going to still keep plumbing the, the main engineer's mind. Okay, step 2.
Okay. Oh. What would you like to do?
I'll spend 1 to tie.
Okay.
And I guess a roll off.
Roll off. Unfortunately, no other further information seems to be fallible in his mind. What do you wish to do, Jude? So far, everyone is questioning your leadership.
I think it's time for percussive command.
Who are you using it against?
Unfortunately, O'Malley.
O'Malley, you counter percussive command with your belligerence.
No, it worked.
With a couple of with
No, yeah, fuck that woman. It's what we're doing.
You eventually get your answers out of him. They're telling you, and oddly enough, it's what they were already doing without your support.
Yes, but now I know what we need, and I can order more people to start working on the problem.
You don't.
That war. There's stuff that needs to be repaired in the ship, I'm sure.
You're beating O'Malley, so he doesn't know what needs to fully be repaired yet.
Okay, back to
What are
O'Malley.
you
She
doing?
just started beating you, and you eventually gave her answers, and she stopped. What do you do?
I'm going to attempt to remove her administrative access.
Okay. Roll your tech bullshittery. Oh, nice.
Spending 2 to make that tech wizardry.
Okay. Suddenly, Jude, you hear a ding, and your little rank badge turns off. Meaning you've lost access to your command authorities. You have lost access to any of the system authorities. And in fact, you probably can't even leave this room right now.
I like how we started off with sci-fi political, and this is just sci-fi space antic.
Remember what they said with tabletop games.
Yep. This is Space Hanna-Barbera.
Every game has the potential to be a heist. The players determine whether or not the music for that is Mission Impossible or Yakety Sax.
That's
but
not
the
the
dice
player.
always determine that
The
it's
dice
Yakety
rolls.
Sax.
That's Yakety Sax. Yeah,
Dice
it's always Yakety
rolls.
Sax. Dice rolls determine the power here.
Yeah. So, Shiro, it is your turn. You've managed to successfully coax a quantum grub back into it, so now you restored the reactor.
Mm. Of course, with the reactor back online, sees no reason for him to be down here. And we'll go back to the science. What's the word?
And in his science department, once he gets there, what does he do?
He will begin attempting to wake up some of the other science department members because they're still unconscious.
Okay, let's roll it.
It seems to be all the intelligent people aren't working properly. That's his guess. Everybody who's sufficiently competent is currently offline.
Yep.
Considering O'Malley has actually no idea what he's doing, and he's just pushing random buttons. Yes.
The competent people were offline because it's not like. Oh goodness, the longest name I've ever read. Salazar. Too many names. Knew what they were doing either.
Salazar Manifold Shamps.
Mm-hmm. Also, random bullshit go. And
The
then
guy
Lonnie
who
just goes
developed psionic powers,
Yeah, roll your skill.
randomly.
So we'll continue to try, continue to fail.
Oh, you succeed. You have come to the. You have
Then
become
again by
determined.
one.
You determined what is going on. Something on the ship is broadcasting an energy particle wave that's causing those who are actually intelligent to know what they're doing from their brains overloading, causing them to be unconscious. You are all too
So
stupid to be
anti-competency
affected.
magic. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, back to you.
Cut back to a Malady smashing the console with a hammer. Work, damn it!
Back to you, Scribe. What do you do?
I guess Salazar. If are we being told? Does Shiro tell us this over the comms or no? Not yet.
Do you?
Not yet.
Okay, you do
Not
not
yet.
know yet.
Okay, Salazar is going to continue. I guess I'm going to roll psionics to see if I can improve, O'Malley's, ability to, do tech wizardry.
Okay, let's see.
So, I guess, roll 3d6. 1 to tie or 2 to pass. Because I got 2 with the one that I just got.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going to say 1 to tie so that way we re-roll.
Okay, reroll.
Ah, alright.
You could roll better.
I could.
Unfortunately, you do not enhance his abilities with your psionics.
I am still new to psionics.
Jude, Ortega has noticed that O'Malley has disabled her command access to anything, so now she's stuck in engineering, and none of the consoles respond to her touch.
I am going to try and I'm going to try and reason in a commanderly way with him. And I'm going to explain, we have a ship full of dumbass ensigns who don't know what they're doing that are worried. I need to know what they can be doing so I can give them these jobs so they stop worrying and don't end up spacing us. If they're working, they're not worrying. If they're marching, if they're doing a job, they're not worrying, they're not panicking. They think, even if it's not really going to be helpful, they think they're being helpful.
So that sounds
Thus,
like
they're not gonna fuck us over.
so. That sounds like you guys. You need to roll. I'm in charge. Roll. Roll it, Jude.
Yes.
Roll your 2d6. Oh, how does O'Malley resist this? Oh, Jude, you can evolve it.
You can. You can spend everything and evolve that.
I will.
Oh, do I want to continue to be belligerent? I can. It's
Yes.
currently in character.
You really should.
So evolve it to 3d6.
Yes, and do.
Yeah, name a skill that is 3d6.
You know,
off of
I know what you name it. It says, look at me, I'm the captain now.
Oh, that's both good and horrifying.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
Okay. We're going to continue to be belligerent on that one.
Okay. Here, we'll nice. The tasty.
No, my belligerence does not work.
She has convinced you to give her access back to the systems. Hey, back to O'Malley. What do you do?
Yes, give her admin access back.
Okay, that's not... So... Okay, now what do you want to do? That's easy for you to do. So what do you want to do for your turn?
Okay, that's probably how that. Okay, so we're gonna work on restoring other systems. So we got that. We got the new core in. So now we need to restore. Getting the new core in probably just the propulsion drives will probably start booting back up. What else was down?
Sensors and long-range communication. And life support is at minimal power.
Okay, now that we have a working larval core again, start re-energizing those systems. Let's start with life support so no one's accidentally suffocating.
Okay. Roll your tech registry. Ooh, that's pretty good. You managed to re-enable full power to life support, which is good because based on the internal sensors, some of the people in the other crew departments almost suffocated. Congratulations. On to you, Shiro. You know why all the competent people are unconscious. What do you do?
Attempt to do anything to solve the waves, because there should be, with the reactor up and running properly, a shield that keeps this from, interacting with the ship.
So, you want to devise some way to counter this? So roll me or do anything! Science bullshit, go!
Science bullshit!
Okay, you've unlocked science bullshit. Reroll!
Does it become a 2d6 or does it stay the 1d6?
Still says a 1d6.
Stays the 1d6.
Oh, you barely forgot! You forgot there's a way to counteract it. However, it requires you to have full power to the ship first. To all the systems. Now, back to you, Sonic Man.
This will relay.
He will relay that?
If we can get full power, we can make this everyone else who's competent wake back up.
Okay. What do you do, Coleman?
How does he respond to being called incompetent?
Who?
He says only the incompetent people are still awake due to some powerful field flooding the ship.
Mm-hmm. I am going to try to... Well, first off, I don't think my character sees himself as incompetent, so it's like, well, that's rude. Second off, I guess attempt to use psionic powers in order to see if he can do some kind of like a field that will wake everyone else up in engineering.
Okay, roll it.
Roll advanced psionics.
So what do you want to do?
I'll spend 1 point to tie and, get it, as a reroll. Roll 3d6. Hey!
So, you managed successfully trying to use your new psionic powers to awaken a lot of the rest of the crew. Unfortunately, the head engineer still isn't awake, but slightly more competent engineers are now awake. Jude, more competent people awake, and at least a couple of them outrank you. What do you do?
At least
Well, until one of them actually pulls rank, I'm just gonna keep rolling.
You might have
As
killed
the
the captain.
captain.
We're not sure.
Well, I didn't boot him that hard.
What do you do,
She's-
dude?
Well, one out of character question. Did Shiro say that the field was coming from like a source,
No.
or is it just?
He just said to get all the power back on the ship, to fully restart the power to the ship.
So it's not like it's an object spreading this.
Nope.
That's on the ship.
Not that he's aware of.
No.
But apparently, I can counteract it with psionics that we've discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Which could mean any number of things.
Is there a diagnostic? Says
Yeah, you could run the system of drying
has O'Malley tried to run like a? Has he done that already?
Yes. No.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, shouldn't there be a diagnostic system you can run that'll tell us every,
Everything that was wrong?
Everything
Yeah, he's done that.
No, he just kind of
I
figured
just
it out.
asked if
He just figured it out. He didn't run an actual scan.
Oh, I thought
Yeah, I
you ran
didn't
the
run the-
actual candy.
Yeah, because he's tech.
No,
he was
he-
tech bullshitting.
Ah,
Yeah, he's tech bullshitting him. He lied on the application, legitimately. He has a degree from a technical school, but it's not in technical stuff. He doesn't know actually how he made it past this. He just hits things until they work, and he's been lucky so far.
I think
He's vaguely gaining an understanding, but the last time he got something to work, it was him hitting it with a hammer. So, okay.
I think it's funny to me that the only person who actually came into this with actual competency was Forrester. Everyone else is just random bullshit. Yeah, we can lie their way through, or just extreme violence. In Jude's case.
yeah, but my character came in being a CEO in training, or a commanding officer in training.
So, what do you do on your turn, Jude? What are you rolling?
It does not make you competent.
That is true. It doesn't.
Well, okay, I guess I need to determine. I'm going to try and determine, with the amount of people we currently have in engineering, is that enough to fix everything, or do we need to mobilize the rest of the ship into fixing these problems?
Sounds like you need to roll or do anything to planning. It sounds like. Oh, you got unlocked skill planning. You managed to figure out how many people need to mobilize. Yes, you're gonna need to mobilize a bunch of the crew to get a lot of things worked and patch a lot of things. Now, back to the top, O'Malley. Some of the more senior engineers are awake now. What do you do? And Jude's character finally gets a coherent plan together to help get things back online. What does O'Malley do?
Ah. O'Malley's going to see if there's any. He's going to leave the booting up the systems to the senior experts. He's going to see if there's any smaller repairs that he has to make by actually running the diagnostic scan.
Oh no! Do anything! Go! Actual engineering
Hey!
skill unlocked.
Actual engineering skill unlocked. I love this character.
Somehow you
Became
managed to
confident.
actually do your job correctly, and it works. And you get a full diagnostic on the ship. Now,
Truly the definition of fake it till you make it.
indeed. Now, on to you, Shiro. What do you do?
Well, they're fixing it in there. It's going to be legitimate attempt to create just a localized field to keep
Some
The
science
research-
bullshit?
science bay.
Science bullshit. Go, science bullshit, go. Oh,
You know what? Razor?
what?
I'm tired of losing. I'll spend 3 so they're both 6s.
Okay. You are science wizardry.
No.
And you managed to get starting getting all about the senior science officer awake in your department. Okay, on to you, Scribe.
Okay. Well, I'm going to guess roll anything to see if I can split my focus to keep, the people up in engineering and also do other things.
Oh, no, okay, no, they're already back up. You're fine.
Yeah, but will they stay up if I'm not concentrating?
I don't know. Okay, let's see. Split and concentration. Are you just want to do psionics to you split your mind?
Yeah, I guess psionics. That would be basic psionics or advanced psionics?
Advanced psionics.
Alright. 6.
Roll off.
Okay. Yep, spend 1 for a roll off. 6.
Okay.
Hey!
You managed to split your focus. What do you? And you can direct it next turn. You will be able to keep the effect up in engineering, keeping them up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, your character has managed to put through an actual concrete plan. What do you do? Yes.
Let me see. I'm gonna use I'm in charge damage to. I'm going to use I'm in charge. God damn it, to mobilize the security team and have them start searching the ship, just to be sure that this isn't an
Security's
attack.
up yet.
The security personnel should be, or at
There
least
is the low
the
level
security ensigns.
one. Roll it, Jude.
And I'm gonna tell them to keep the safeties on, or they get the chain.
You managed to get them mobilized to search the ship. Back to you, Kalis.
All right. Now with this, we're going to dive back into the Charlie's tubes to start making the minor repairs needed at other places to get power fully restored to the ship.
So what would you like to roll for this? Tech wizardry?
Well, it'll be navigating the Charlie's tubes because I have to get there first.
Okay, navigate to all the places you need to go. Roll it. That should be an easy win. Just better. You managed to get to all the places you need to go. Shiro, you have brought all but the senior science officer back out of unconsciousness with your special developed field. What do you do?
Attempt to explain what we need to do to make it so the field affects the whole ship.
Okay. Tech wizardry.
So do anything.
Do anything?
Tech wizardry?
Oh, you want to explain? Oh, yeah.
Do anything. Explain it to the competent people.
Okay.
You know what? I'll spend one so we can roll off, Razor.
And you gain explaining as a skill. Unfortunately, they don't quite understand what you're talking about. But you felt that if you try it again, you should be able to easily explain it better. On to you, Scribe. What do you do with your split consciousness now?
All right. I guess I'm going to, follow Kaelus's character to see if there's any way that I can help him while keeping, a mental construct in the engineering room to, keep the other engineers up. So, I guess I need to roll Charlie tubes.
Oh, unless you want to use psionics to follow him, link your mind so he knows where.
Yeah, I'll use my psionics to follow him.
Okay, roll it. Oof.
Nope.
Unfortunately, it's kind of find hard to split the concentration like that, and you get lost in the Charlie tubes. Dude, you have got the security team mobilizing, searching things. They haven't found anything yet. And only one of them has managed to get injured by getting the foot caught in the door.
Only one has managed to get themselves injured.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't because they shot themselves in the foot. So that is infinitely better.
What do you do then, Jude?
I'm going to head back up to the command deck and send out a ship-wide comm to basically say, whoever is the highest ranking amongst the, the other departments to report in via the comm.
Okay.
So I can get an accounting of, what we have to work with, because we've got a few, a few seasoned officers up and around, but I'm guessing most of the other departments are still being run by the ensigns. So,
So what do you want to roll for this?
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
Okay, roll it.
And I'm basically trying to establish a temporary chain of command. Or at least a temporary hierarchy of who's in charge until, the actual people in charge are awake.
Unfortunately, you can't get get mostly ignored as the other departments are doing their own thing to figure this out. On back to the man who navigated successfully. What do you do?
All right, we're going to try actual engineering to repair this stuff first. So at the locations he stopped by, he's going to try actual engineering to make repairs.
Okay. Make extra repairs to the ship. Go! Extra engineering!
Well,
Fate says, stick to what you know, which is nothing. Unfortunately, since you lied to get on the ship, you realize you don't know actually how to repair any of these systems. On to you, Shiro. Would you attempt to rig something up with the science team to get a field broadcast against the ship to bring everyone back to consciousness?
I'll do it myself.
Okay, tech wizardry, go!
Wizardry, go! Random bullshit, go!
Oddly enough, you managed to set something up that can be deployed. Once enough power, if the engineering can devote enough power to the science department, you can be able to get this online to bring everyone back into consciousness.
I've done it. I've got the competent people back awake.
Okay. Mr. Psionic Man, you are lost. What do you do?
Am I lost or am I discovering where I need to be? I'm going to roll anything to follow psionic fate.
Roll the currents of the mind.
Yep.
A 4. A 4.
Also a 4.
A 1.
5. I'm going to spend 1 for that 5 to boost it up to, an actual skill.
Alright.
So,
Um.
follows
Precognition.
precognition.
Okay. You follow the whims of fate, leading to where you follow the ebbs of the mind of the universe, going to where it needs to lead you to. Jude, what do you do? Your plan didn't work.
I will try again. Pointing out that we've already got a plan in the works to solve the problem. So for now, I need everybody working together to keep the ship from falling apart until, the senior crew can take back over.
Okay, roll it again. Nope, people don't want to listen to you. Do you want to spend any points to win? Do you have enough points? Do you have 3 points? 2 points to roll off or 3 points to win?
I do have 3 points.
Do you want to spend 3 points to win?
Yeah.
Okay, you win. You managed to get things organized. Okay, back to you. Things are organized. And the Xenobots have come up with a solution. He just needs you to go back to engineering and to transfer power.
All right, I guess we'll go back to engineering. Probably don't need to navigate this time,
Nope.
because. All right, and then, because he has taken the hint from the universe that when he actually tries stuff, it doesn't seem to work. At least not as often as like, considering he's only tried it twice, and it's a 50-50 shot. But still,
Tech wizardry, go! Moved.
Woo.
However, you still manage to pull it off. Just barely. Now, lastly, it is you need to roll your science bullshittery to get it deployed. There's Shiro.
What does he do now?
No, you got to deploy it now. Now that you figure it out, now you get it in place. You gotta roll your science bullshittery again.
I stretch. I roll. I believe.
You believe in the heart of the dice.
It's the heart of the dice. I'm very afraid.
You do manage to succeed. Only thing left, they need something to channel a bunch of power into this grid thing you set up on the ship. If only one could channel a whole bunch of power to do this. Scribe, you find yourself at the deflector array, and an answer comes to you. You could probably use your psionics to redirect stellar energy into the ship to power up this thing that should counteract the idiot field.
Yep, I will attempt to use the improved psionics to, redirect stellar energy into the
Reflector.
into the shield deflector in order to make a cosmic radiation projection converter.
Okay, go! You succeed, and now Jude! All that's left for you is to hit the button to power all of this. What do you do, Jude?
I'll hit the button. I'll hit the button and then wander off to start doing the paperwork.
Roll do anything to hit a button.
And this is where it all falls apart. I hit the wrong button.
My God.
You did barely.
We'll self-destruct.
And
No,
unfortunately,
they didn't because they rolled a 1. And you rolled a 2, Razor.
yes, I know. Unfortunately, you hit right as someone's gonna correct Jude on the wrong thing. Off in the distance, tumbling through space, is the ejected quantum butterfly. It collides with an earlier launched drone. That is the first drone of mankind to be launched into hyperspace, where they discovered hyperspace was possible and met the other races that helped them establish the United Federation of Systems. It essentially was set back in time. The thing collides with it. It never happens, and the United Federation of Systems.
Hey, wait.
Yes?
Were we sent back in time or were we sent in the future in time? Because it went from a larvae to a butterfly.
Timey-wimey shit.
Timey-wimey
When it's
is
inside the
coming,
core, went
timey-wimey.
first.
Timey-wimey.
Because the quantum that aged backwards.
See,
Ah.
And
All time to them is the same because they are, quantumly, entangled with their past selves.
And now you've now messed up time, so the United Federation systems never got created. You guys are slowly fading from reality. What do you do to save yourselves? Last roll for the night? what do you do to save everything? There, Kalis? I mean, warrior?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use tech wizardry to send a subspace signal to warn the Federation, or whatever the heck whatever the heck this becomes, to never hire Ortega.
Okay.
How is it Ortega's fault? You're the ones who spaced the larva.
Roll it!
We had to.
Roll it!
How is that Ortega's fault?
Roll it! Kalis!
If you had listened to Ortega, maybe she would have came up with a different solution than just tossing it out there to go blow up our futures.
According to the engineer's brain, that was, standard procedure for the quantum butterfly.
Then it's his fault.
Unfortunately, the message couldn't go out. Now, Shiro, what
I
do you
have
do?
about
Yeah.
7 points.
Huh?
Oh wait, nah. Hold on.
No.
You,
I have 7 experience points.
Do you want to automatically
you
Well,
want
win?
to force it
Jump
to a
into this.
reroll?
Yes.
Reroll, go! 11. He's always so dumb. I love it. You managed to get the signal out.
Hey, 14.
Shiro.
It starts to not work, and it's like, damn it, it just hits it.
And message sent. Shiro, what do you do as reality starts to fade as you guys are becoming non-existent?
Tech wizardry. I'd like to make the field keep us real. Attempt to adjust it so it keeps us real while we go back. So the
Okay.
changes that have happened don't change.
Okay. Roll it.
Anti-paradox.
Anti-paradox
Anti-
field, go! You managed to deploy an anti-paradox field around the ship to prevent the crew from fading.
7 to 8.
I'm going to spend the 2 to pass, and I don't want to even
Okay.
take the chance to re-roll.
Yep. Like I said, he still barely managed to do it, but he does barely in time. Mr. Psionic Man, what do you do?
Okay, I would like to use my psionics to make a psionic shadow of the probe that went into hyperspace in order to basically kind of cosmically, try to, make a cosmic shadow of it, I guess. To where so that way we have the paradox thing. I want to basically add on to that to where it's like, okay, the Federation still gets created.
Okay, would you like to use your mind to progress to the universe to set things in motion to have it still come into be?
Yep.
Okay, roll it!
All right. Hey!
You managed to make the Federation still happen! Now, Jude, you like, oh shit, that's the wrong button. You accidentally power cycled the command your console instead, and now it's stuck in diagnostic reboot mode. What do you do?
I guess go find another spot to push, the right command,
Okay,
and go push that button.
we'll do anything again. I hope you failed this again. Ooh, roll off. Let's go. Some more. Let's go. Oh, you might succeed this time. Roll a 1, Jude. Roll a run. Ah. Jude, would you like to spend a point
Would
to
you like
gain
to
the
spend
push
one
button skill?
EXP?
To get the push button.
Too?
Push button. So, you successfully push the button, activating the field. Everyone comes back into consciousness. The competent people do what's needed to figure out how to go back into your proper times and point in time.
Forrester is so pleased he can go back to being passing nerd for Xenofauna.
However, things are slightly changed, as everyone in command has goatees now.
No, not the evil
That's
timeline.
not good.
That was the worst option for DS9.
As someone who is not punished by the evil timeline yet, Forrester has no problem.
And with that, the...
Oh no! Does this mean that Salazar grows a goatee?
He does.
He's not in command, but
Yeah.
he's definitely got the name that makes it seem like he will be
So,
going evil.
the Federation is not the
Ortega even
Federation
there?
this time. They are now the United Authorities of Systems. Congratulations, you returned to the darkest timeline.
Oh no! At least is Ortega not there because they never hired her? He did send out that message.
Yep. As time reconnects itself, Ortega finds themselves.
Or at least Ortega's in civvies.
Ortega's in fact not is instead on the janitorial crew. That's the session.
We did absolutely no political shit.
It did.
No, it did. The ending was where all the political shit was. It's a cliffhanger, Coleman. This is only the first episode.
No, this was the prequel to the political shit.
You know, because a new director came on and wanted to reimagine everything, so he made a new thing that changed things around. So, you know, like, totally, they changed a lot of the King crew, changed them around, like, you know, Charlie changed them.
Koshi Ricto.
And we return later to the travels of the incompetent.
Incompetent.
Indeed.
We have a bad AI.
That.
Does she at least still remember being in charge? Because she was in a quantum field.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we all remember being, being the ones who saved the day. Unfortunately, all that
You're fading out of reality.
Oh no, that goes Shiro. Okay.
Oh, no.
But with that said, I think that's it for tonight for our stream. I have been Razor.
You may refer to me as Scribe.
I'm Shiro.
I'm a warrior. I'm sorry for tonight.
I'm not.
As always, I'm Jude.
And we have been the Grand Gaming Guild for whatever the hell this was. You all have a good night.
Alright.
Anyone to stream?
Hey, who wants to raid some animal live cams?
Okay, let's go. Go with that. Send us off.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
My first roll for Tuesday went pretty well.
Mm-hmm. You've never done roller for shoes before?
No, I normally just went and done things around the house.
Fair enough. It was funny and silly and stupid.
It tends to all go like that. It always happens. Like
I
the
think
last one I did, the most useful my character was putting reindeer chocolate into hot chocolate.
Okay. And we are ending stream.